Hello! Today we are going to be talking about Nu Wa and some of the choices Nu Wa can make. So, let's first of all look at how she clears wave. Nu Wa has two ways of clearing wave. She has the clay soldiers into shining metal, and then she has the mysterious fog into shining metal. Depending on which one you want to go for, depends on which way you level Nu Wa. Most people I've seen so far will level the clay soldiers first, and then we'll go into the shining metal. For me, this is something I don't like at all, but it does have its benefits. The benefit for leveling the clay soldiers is rather simple. By leveling the clay soldiers, you pretty much have a deterrent in place, because nobody really wants to attack the wave or attack you while you have a giant explosion in front of them. At the same time, you can also clear the wave pretty effectively. And it also allows you as well to level up quickly into the second clay soldier, which is extremely useful and doubles your damage output. It's actually not bad. Then after that, you then decide what you want to level into next. Most people will then go into Mysterious, the Shard, and then they will go into the Ultimate, and then they will go into the Fog. But again, you have choices. You can pick and choose whatever you want to level up, which is extremely good. This means that Nu Wa players have a lot of choice when it comes to their abilities and what they want to be using and when they want to be using them. It also as well gives you a lot of choice when it comes to how you play Nu Wa as well as how you clear wave. For me, I like to do something slightly different, and this is choice in action. So for me, I like to level up the Shard first, then the Fog, and then I would like to level up the Shard, then the Clay Soldier, and then the Clay Soldier, and then the Ultimate. That's my leveling order for Nu Wa. The reason for this is actually pretty simple. I get the benefits of the Clay Soldiers. I also get the benefit as well of the Shining Metal having a very short cooldown. In this case, it is shorter than it normally would be because it's normally about 8 seconds, but I've built cooldown. How I clear wave when I level Nu Wa like this is rather simple. I will do something like this. How people clear wave when they they level Nu Wa the other way is just as simple. You use the minions and then you use the metal shard. As you can see, there's two ways of clearing of Nu Wa and two combos, which is actually really interesting. Now then, I'm sure some people are going to be asking the question, well, how do you build Nu Wa then? Well, for me, I normally like to build cooldown on Nu Wa. The reason for this is rather simple. Nu Wa is a very squishy mage. Being a very squishy mage, Nu Wa is very easy to kill. Very easy to kill, in fact. So easy to kill that it's often in her benefit to build as much cooldown as well as a little bit of defense when she can't. My standard Nu Wa build looks something like this. There is a reasoning to all of these items, and you don't have to build all of these items in that order or necessarily at all. I prefer lots of cooldown on Nu Wa because lots of cooldown on Nu Wa allows me to do something like this. If my minions split up, it means I can actually have two different stuns at two different times, which unfortunately is very difficult to actually get to work here. There we go. I can do this, do a couple of basic attacks, there we go. Next target, I've got enough cooldown, boom. This is very beneficial to Nu Wa because this means she doubles her damage output and is very, very difficult to pin down, as well as having a lot of control. On top of this too, this makes Nu Wa very slippery and very hard to deal with. Yes, she is immobile, but she still has the fog at the same time, and her shining metal does a ridiculous amount of damage when it comes to leveling it. Plus as well, it increases the actual stun, which is very, very good. What I'm trying to say here, very briefly, is that Nu Wa has different ways of leveling her based on your playstyle as well as how comfortable you are. And this is something I really like about Nu Wa. Nu Wa has choice. She gives the player choice. You are able to pick and choose which abilities you want to use and when and how you use them, which is really, really nice. As a result, Nu Wa is probably one of my favourite mages in the game because of just how much choice she has. She's rather difficult to play, and I'm not going to lie, very difficult to play, especially if your team does not support you and does not help you. Because she doesn't really have any self-pill. She just has her combo, which is her damage, mainly her pill. In some ways, she's very similar to Zeus, but is less easy to use compared to Zeus. That said, though, I do think Nu Wa is a very strong mage and one of the most powerful mages in the game, especially when you look at just how much choice she has as well as how much control. So, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you again next time. Any comments, just let me know down below, and like, comment, subscribe, etc.